Hello, my name is Sean Kelly and I'm the publisher of UnhappyFranchisee.com and NYBagelScam.com websites. And I would like to ask you for your support in your help in completing a story called We Stopped a Scam: How Victims, Friends, and Complete Strangers banded together, stopped a scam, and brought the bad guys to justice. This particular story started about 6 years ago when I started receiving complaints about a Craigslist scam that was specifically targeting individuals and families who were trying to live the American dream of owning their own family businesses. And how this worked and continues to work is that these two guys, Joe Smith and Dennis Mason, run these ads on Craigslist, and basically they offer families that for a fee ranging from $19,500, sometimes and other times it's $29,500, they will get them set up with their own business with a bagel, sandwich, coffee shop, kind of a poor man's Panera Bread, and they will have it fully financed, ready to go. They'll give them the training. That's all they need to do is come up with that money. And to make them feel comfortable, when they call in, they talk to this guy, Dennis Mason, but he's using a different name so that they don't know his sordid past. He might be Brian Schofield, he might be Keith Samuels, he might be David Mallon. And to get these people to feel comfortable enough to overnight him tens of thousands of dollars, basically their life savings, he will send them one of these bogus documents that pretty much is filled with lies, saying that they've never had a store close, all the stores are successful, they haven't had legal problems, it doesn't have Mason's background in it, or his bankruptcies, or all the lawsuits that have been against these guys. And so they feel comfortable enough, and he's very good at this, and so they feel comfortable enough, and they overnight him a check for $19,000 or $29,000, $22,500. And once they send this money, they will never see that money again. Most of them will never open a store. They will never get close to opening a store. They basically, renege on everything that they promised. The most unfortunate ones actually get a store open, and then their losses jump from, $30,000 to $500,000 because the stores just don't work. They don't stay open. They don't. They drain them of money, and they end up failing. Inevitably end up failing. What Joe Smith will take them back a lot of times, and he'll resell that same failed store to a second owner. It'll happen again, third owner. It's a process called churning. So each one of these closed stores might represent 3, 4, 5 families that were ruined before the store actually closes. The people who are the victims are from almost every ethnic background and social status. None of these people are looking to get rich. They're not answering ads from Nigerian princes. They're looking to work 12 to 14 hours a day in a family business that they can be proud to run. So some of the victims and I got together and we decided, let's close this thing down. We contacted Craigslist, asked them to take the ads down, stop running the ads. They ignored us. We went to the FTC, asked them they're supposed to be regulating franchises. Will they do something about this? They say it's not really our deal. Talk to state attorney generals. We talked to state attorney generals. They said talk to the FTC. I'm not joking. We provided thousands of documents to the FBI, which there may or may not be an investigation in progress. 3 state agencies in the franchising area investigated these guys. They validated the claims I was making and the claims that the victims were making. They fined them over $700,000, and they ordered them to repay at least some of the victims that were in their states. Dennis Mason and Joe Smith, like with everything, they just ignored the orders, and the fines and the restitution has just gone unpaid. So where are we? 6 years after we started complaining and bringing this to the attention of law enforcement. Currently, as of November 2018, There are over 300 of these ads still running on Craigslist. People are, calling in, they're investing their money, they're going unwarned, and nobody's doing anything about this. So a group of us have decided maybe we'll just do something directly about it. We set up this GoFundMe.com/NYBagelScam fund, and we're hoping that people will put in anything that they can afford: $5, $10, $25, $50, $100, $250. Our goal is to get as many people as possible donating and trying to get up to $5,000 to $10,000 so that we can run an information campaign that will basically warn the people before they get scammed. And we want to put together this campaign where we target Craigslist, we run these ads on Craigslist, on Facebook, on Google, and we get the word out what the truth is about this bagel scam so that people stop investing and, trusting these guys until law enforcement catches up with us and does something about it. Once we shut this down and stop the flow of money to them, we also want to go to the mainstream media and pitch them on the story, which will be fantastic, that a bunch of people got together, people who were victims, and not getting any, support from the law enforcement or the government agencies they expected, took it upon themselves, raised some money, and stopped the scam themselves. And so we hope that you'll support us, we hope that you'll join us, we hope that we can send these guys a message that, the bullies and the predators and the scammers, they get away with things a lot of the time. But in this particular instance, they're not going to get away with it this time. Thanks very much for your support.